Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Major progress in my kitchen. Major progress in my kitchen, guys. Yeah, so let me give you a quick tour. Major progress in the kitchen. Slow mo. Yeah, slow motion. Major progress in my kitchen, guys. So good morning. See, guys, major progress, guys. Major progress in the kitchen. Welcome. So good morning, guys. Major progress in the kitchen. So let's start again. Let me give you a little tour of what they start so far. So good morning. Let me turn it around. Look. So they put down the board already. They put the board down and now they're putting these down. This is gonna be the final on here. Yeah. So let's see how this is. Cause it's gonna seem like they're gonna have to do a lot. But they move the stove, guys. They move the stove. The stove normally be over there. Fridge over here. And they put these boards down. Ply boards. So yeah, so we can't have no kitchen right now until they finish. So I'm just giving you a quick tour, guys. So I can't wait to see. So this is major progress, guys. See, taking center stage. Yeah. So they do right here. So says May. Let's see. Hopefully they can reach further today. You know, they are busy people at the same time. It was one person yesterday. The others are busy. So let's see. I'm curious to see how it's gonna look when it's finished. So this gray piece here, this is what's gonna be on the floor. But it's a major progress, guys, compared to what I have shown you recently. So yeah. So good morning, guys. I'm super excited to see my kitchen. You know, makeover. You know, anything when it comes to your kitchen and bathroom or some makeover is always a beautiful thing. Because, you know, that's where you're mostly be, especially when you're home. Hey, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. How you doing? Greetings. Yuli, greetings to you. Khalid, greetings, good morning. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. Good morning. I'm just showing you major progress in the kitchen area. And I'm glad they moved the fridge so they get everything, all the tiles up. So it's just probably basically to finish lay the tiles. You say, good, bless up your tile. Yeah. So I feel good, guys, because at least the floor don't look like how it was. If you watch our previous video, there was a title. But you see, this is major progress, guys, as opposed to a few days ago. You know. So I'm happy for this. Yesterday I was here when they were doing this, but I don't like to bother somebody when they're working, you know, with phone around or something, because let they do their job. You know, when they're not here, then I come in and grab me a few little pictures, you know, cause yeah. So that's it, guys. So good morning, and my new intro song is in the background playing. I need to do another intro. So good morning, guys. Good morning. And then my living room. Look, they move out the stove, see the stove here. So they move the stove. They move the fridge. They take the pots and pan that was under here and put down there. So yeah. So that's my living room, guys. So, but once the kitchen is done and everything is done, then we go right back to regular schedule. And as a matter of fact, I need to go under here. Today, I need to go under here. But I can't until the guy come because we gotta take some stuff under here. They're gonna inspect under that thing, so I'm gonna take the stuff out from under there. So, but I can't move that thing, it's too heavy, so I gotta wait. So yeah. So this is how the kitchen is. But I'm super excited for the kitchen, guys. So super excited for a makeover. You know, just like me, I gotta wash my hair grow, and I gotta wash my hair. I took the nails off, so but my nail bed is so damaged, guys, so damaged. You know, so but they growing back, so damaged. So took the nails off. So finally, I'm gonna wash my hair, and getting braid. Yeah, I'm getting braid. Washing and getting braid. What's it? It grow major progress in there. Yeah. And then typically used to have a lot of hair on my head as a kid. So yeah. Yeah, so that was my intro song, guys, and I just wanted to say major progress. I got the braids all ready to braid my hair, so I just gotta wait because my nails are still a little bit sensitive. I don't know if it's that thing that they used to go across your nails. I don't know if that's what caused my nails to be so sensitive, because you know they shaved on the nail bed really. So I don't know. So yeah. And then guys, who like my new song? I created a new song, but this is based off true story. You think you are real man, the freshest thing around, but everything you build just fall down to the ground. True story. Through the fake smile and the pretty words, you belong on the offender list. That's what the record say. We reject your advances. Now you're feeling all the vex. Now you're vex and gone. Vandalize the right to get revenge. Shatter up the windscreen, scratch the paint up on the door, showing everybody the waste man you are for sure. You vex because me tell you no, you can't take the heat, so you take it out on the whip park on the street. SMH, you're pathetic at first degree disgrace. SMH, you're pathetic at first degree disgrace. You think you are real man, the freshest thing around, but everything you build just fall down to the ground. That's my new song, and this is based off of a true story, okay guys? True story, you know they said true story. So, this is literally based off true story, guys, okay? So, I put it out there, so, yeah. And then this is my song for my birthday coming up. Like the price right, brother. Body looking good from head to toe. Ready for my birthday in a 1 week time we go. In a the slingshot, cruising round the town with the youth them. Yeah, the whole crew, cause the blessings upon blessings. I love this song so much. Like no other. Yeah, yeah. Right there, price right. Brother, body looking good from head to toe. I like this song. Ready for my birthday in a 1 week time we go. Next week on my birthday, guys. So shout out to all Leos. Yeah, the whole crew, cause the blessings upon blessings. Blessings upon blessings. Feeling like no other. Yeah. My mind right, just like the price right. Brother. Body looking good from head to toe. Ready for my birthday in a 1 week time we go. In a the slingshot, cruising round the town with the youth them. Hey. Yeah, the whole crew, cause the blessings upon blessings. So happy birthday to all like no other. Yeah. My mind right, just like the price right. Brother. Body looking good from head to toe. I need to hear it done though. Ready for my birthday in a 1 week time we go. In a the slingshot, cruising round the town with the youth them. Hey. Yeah, the whole crew. Cause the blessings upon blessings. Can you imagine, guys? Can you imagine? I finally get that slingshot for my birthday. And that song and playing in there loud on YouTube. Put it on YouTube and playing it. It'd be nice. So yes, guys, kitchen makeover for everybody that's coming in. Your girl is getting a kitchen makeover. So there. So this is what it's gonna look like when it's done. So they had to lay those down first and take up all the other debris, toils and stuff. So that's it, guys. That's it. You know we're not gonna stay long because it's just telling you about the kitchen, you know, and everything. So that's what's up. Get the morning started. So hope everybody's doing good. And then sing in the shower. Yes, I'm good at singing in the shower, YouTube. You to be asking some question. I'll be very good at singing in the shower. So yeah, and then I have another appointment today too. So and then we gonna have to go on the road to get something to eat because see the stove right here, so we can't eat in the house. And I don't want no microwave. So we're gonna have to go on the road to get something to eat because the stove is right here. Right here, the stove is right here. See, the stove is in the living room. That's my little deep freezer over there. So yeah. So I would have to go on the road to get something to eat. What would I feel for? I don't know. But I know for sure I want to go clean the car out. And then yesterday, I went and checked out another place about the car because I'll be checking out a bunch of different places before I go. And I find somewhere that would do some stuff that I want them to do for me. For me. And they tell me. So I gonna have to wait because everything expire for me on my birthday, which is next week. So I gotta get everything that is gonna expire that require me to do this out the way first before I can do anything else. So I told him give me till the next 2 weeks or so. Then I can come because right now I have to be driving with my four-way flasher on and everything, you know. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. But it's all good. I'm surviving, you know, thank God, thanks be to God. I'm still here. Breath is blowing, and that's the greatest part. You know, my kids are here. I am here. You know, my loved ones who my love and support. You know, my resilient queen, kings and queens. Thank you guys for your support too. You know, what I mean, so everything, just manners of our respect to one and all. So that's the greatest part. So even though we have to drive and I put on the four-way flasher, because I have to put the four-way flasher on. Sometimes if I'm just going down the block, I might not need the four-way flasher. But the longer the journey I'm going, I have to put the four-way flasher on because as I said in previous videos before, because somebody vandalized the car, so when the car is driving and it keep going at a certain pace, it just go like you're in an airplane and it just drop like that. That's how my car just decrease so quick, so fast. So we need to get that sorted out before the winter because you know Michigan is the four seasons. So I need to get that sorted out before, you know. But by God's grace, you know, everything will be all right, you know. So He keeping me, keeping the car, you know. So I would have said something else that I noticed wrong with the car, but I won't because I won't give the devil that strength. I'll just leave it and take care of it outside, if that makes sense. I'll take care of it. I won't tell it here because the devil is around. So I won't tell it here. Okay, I'll just keep that to myself. So sorry on that. All right. Sorry on that. But when I get back my channel where I can do membership again, I'll discuss some of these things because are some of the things that you guys can pay attention to in life. But I will share it in my membership, so you'd have to pay if you want to hear it. Pay for it, but it will be in the highest membership. It's not going to be in the lowest one. It will be in the highest one. So yeah, because I think it should be shared, you know. Slash opposed to that song being created. So that song have a lot of meaning behind it. That song that I was playing. Let me play it back for those who don't hear it. So he's not just writing a song because it's right. He write with a meaning. Okay? That song is written with a meaning. So this song is written with a meaning. So don't feel like he's not with a meaning. You think you are real man, the freshest thing around, but everything you build just fall down to the ground. Misses straight through the fake smile and the pretty words. You belong on the offender list, that's what the record say. Me reject your advances, now you're feeling all the vex. Now you're vex and gone, vandalize the right to get revenge. Shatter up the windscreen, scratch the paint up on the door, showing everybody the waste man you are for sure. You vex because me tell you no, you can't take the heat, so you take it out on the whip park on the street. SMH, you're pathetic at first degree disgrace. SMH, you're pathetic at first degree disgrace. You think you are real man, the freshest thing around, but everything you build just fall down to the ground. Missy straight through the fake smile and the pretty words. You belong on the offender list, that's what the record say. Me reject your advances, now you're feeling all the vex. Now you're vex and gone, vandalize the right to get revenge. Shatter up the windscreen, scratch the paint up on the door, showing everybody the waste man you are for sure. You vex because me tell you no, you can't take the heat, so you take it out on the whip, park on the street. SMH, you're pathetic at first degree disgrace. SMH, you're pathetic at first degree disgrace. So that's why that song was built. That song came from that. So if you see this song, don't think it's about anybody else. It's just this song is particular for somebody. They know themselves. They be watching. So yeah. But everything you build just fall down to the ground. Missy straight through the fake smile. Pretty words, you belong on the offender list, that's what the record say. We reject your advances, now you're feeling all the vex. Now you're vex and gone, vandalize the right to get revenge. Shatter up the windscreen, scratch the paint up on the door, showing everybody the waste man you are for sure. You vex because me tell you no, you can't take the heat, so you take it out on the whip, park on the street. SMH, you're pathetic at first degree disgrace. SMH, you're pathetic at first degree disgrace. Good morning, Alex. Say good morning. Good morning, Diane. So welcome to Drum Rock. So it have a meaning, guys, okay? I just want to make you guys know. It's not just a written song to be written. It have a meaning. You vex because me tell you no, you can't take the heat, so you take it out on the whip, park on the street. SMH, you're pathetic at first degree disgrace. SMH, you're pathetic at first degree disgrace. You think you are real man, the freshest thing around, but everything you build just fall down to the ground. Missy straight through the fake smile and the it's your beauty not only attracts attention, you does it with the light you carry within. Thank you so much, Joel. Thank you. So if you've been through this is for you. And if you're a man, you just turn it around. Guys, if you've been through it, you know it. You think you are real man, the freshest thing around. You just change up your word, that's all. Just fall down to the ground. Missy straight through the fake smile and the pretty words. You belong on the offender list, that's what the record say. Me reject your advances, now you're feeling all the vex. Now you're vex and gone, vandalize the right to get revenge. Shatter up the windscreen. So I love it. I love it. I love it. Sometimes you don't have to fight with people. If you're a creator and you have the tools and you know how to write, your thoughts out, turn it into music. It's going to be memory to come. Generation to come, your kids growing up, they probably was little when that happened. But you're creating memories and they will see. All right? So, male or female, you know what I mean? This song, you can change your word. If you're a male and put in, if it's a female, do that to you. Put it in female format, Everything can flip, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So don't feel bad, guys. This song have a meaning. You know what I mean? Because I like to write. So when I put on I'm glad the tool is here. So shout out to YouTube for putting these tools out there. I could put my thoughts there and they could make it like that. And the fact that they turned it into Jamaican jam rock. I was like, that day I wrote in pure English, right? And then when the song came out, I'm like, wait. YouTube understand that I speak Creole, Patois. And they really came through for me. So shout out to you too. Hey, when I hear the song singing in Creole, which is Patois, I was like, what? YouTube learn me? Hey, I was like, clock it, YouTube, clock it. Hey, my baby, how you doing? You ready to go clean up? Where's your rainbow charger? It's over there to the wall. Over there to the wall. Wash your face. Yes, man. So that's a true story, people. They say, to get a story. Hey, hey. I remember those days when it was my own. You know that song? Who sing it again? There's an artist that sang that song. He's a Jamaican too. And he said, to get a story. So, so everybody have a story, guys. And if you can turn your pain into purpose, do it. You know what I mean? Do it. It's something that every time you listen to it, you remind you of the struggles, but you're still an overcomer because you're overcoming the stuff that meant to destroy you. So don't feel bad about your pain. Turn it into purpose. If you're a storyteller, what you going in that pants? Go take that pants off, please. Yes, you can wear that. Okay, go now. Hurry up, everybody. Go. Hurry up. You can't wear that pants. You can't be. Hey, you have plenty of clothes. Like to cook? Yes, I like to cook. You too. But right now, YouTube, you don't see my kitchen. You don't see my kitchen, YouTube. Let me show you. It's YouTube asking questions. See my kitchen here, YouTube. It turned upside down. My kitchen is upside down. So there's no cooking right now, okay? No cooking. My kitchen is under construction. Major progress going on right here. So, greetings. This is what we come about here. So yes, guys, major progress in here, and this is what it's gonna look like when it's done right there. Okay, so major progress, family. So I can't wait to see how the kitchen is gonna look. So right now my stove is right here. So my stove is right here, guys. Yeah, I was gonna make me some smoothie. My smoothie stove is right here. Oh, they plug it in. Oh, you plugged in. Yeah, so I can't do nothing, guys. So I just have to go on the road and eat. And you know who happy the kids. What do you think about the kitchen, Jaden? How you like it? Okay, baby. And then the Lion game coming up this year, so hopefully I can use my cup finally. I bought it a couple years ago. I haven't used it yet, so. Oh, I need that because I need to log you guys in. So charge your phone. Thank you. Yeah, go find it. And then I told you it's over there beside the wall. Let's plug where it was. Do you know how to look? Oh boy. Yes, guys, so that's what the challenges of life is. Okay, so if you see me write a song, you're gonna have a meaning. Okay? You're gonna have a meaning. Unless if it's just the voice, give me those thoughts. And my thoughts are not accident, they're purposeful, okay? The same way somebody purposefully thought of the thought to hinder you or vandalize your stuff, you're gonna take your pain and turn it into something else. A lot of people turn their pain into writing books, storytelling, stand-up comedians, or they do acting, role play, dramatization. Everybody do something, art, something. They're gonna use to propel them to get back on track. You know what I mean? So sometimes it do take you a little longer time to get back in your element, get back in your groove. But I will say to you, use the tools you got to help you, whether it's therapy, music, and see how YouTube have making you turn just a little short clip unique. Look how bad that song is, and it's just a little 30 minutes. 30-second song. It's not 30 minutes, 30-second song. And look how nice that song is. Just sit down and write the words. And a good part of it, if it's not so wonderful, they will carve it out a little better for you. You know what I mean? And then somebody singing it for you. So that's beautiful. So use your pain and turn it into purpose. Everybody ain't gonna like what you use your pain to do. But the people that are affected are been in similar situation before, like yourself, will understand and be able to relate, because they were also a victim of vandalism too. People who are a victim of vandalism, they are well aware of the stuff that goes on. Remember now, every people that been through these things, all of the things are not going to be the same. You're not going to encounter the same things, okay? You will deal with this much, and some people will deal with many, many more. It's like enough to put them over the edge. You want to go now? Get my bag, get my keys. Let's go. You know what I mean? So everybody faced with trouble. Can you do it? You want me to lift you up? Good morning. What's up? Oh, you're telling me to get off my live stream. I thought he was saying, I don't know. I thought he said get the light. Hey, Jalen. We going in long sleep.
Oh, that's how it charged. High speed and charging cable.
It's in there though, right? Go brush your teeth.
Yeah, I think it's
Go brush your teeth if you don't want to go. Come on. Okay. You can't be that no teeth, no brush. All he talk about is bad. Let me go brush over here. All he talk about is bad. So yes, family, turn your pain into purpose. Because remember, it's your pain, people. So turn your pain into purpose. Okay? Don't let nobody tell you that you can't turn your pain into purpose. Okay? Turn your pain into purpose. You know, what you're gonna discover about things that you go through in life is not gonna be for everybody because one size does not fit all. But turn your pain into purpose, okay? Whether it was something that you love to do and you didn't get to do it. You see, when something happened to you, start think positive. Because the thing that happened to you is negative. You know, that like for example, going through vandalism or so that's negativity. You want to seep into you now so you could consume you. But what you have to do now is find out a way of how to turn that pain that it was going to cost you into something else. And for me, when that happened, I went straight ahead and guess what? I never hesitate. I went straight ahead after all. Get my kids' passport that I was procrastinating on. Had the money for so long because me and the godmother had put the money together to get them for one their birthday 1 year. I had it for so long and never did anything. And as soon as that happened, you know, because that's when sometimes something have to happen to you sometimes for you to really get out that comfort zone and get out that seat that you was in, that seat that you were sitting down in for so long, procrastinating about, oh, I need to do this, oh, I need to do this, oh, I need to do this. Guys, sometimes when things happen to you, you get that, you get your right thinking cap on because you were clogged with a cap that wasn't fitting for you. You know, you were drained with the things that meant to destroy you. But when you realize what is happening around you or with you, that's when you're going to see yourself elevating to the next level. That's when you're going to discover that you can learn something. That's when you're going to learn that, hey, I can do this. You know, I discovered so many things within that moment, you know, till even my family and my friends were saying, girl, I'm proud of you. You know, even yesterday I was having a conversation with one of my lady friends and she was saying, boy, girl, you definitely know how to pull through. I remember when we learned about some things and she started crying and I had to tell her, no crying, no crying. And I run a little joke and I say, well, thank God it's that and it's not the other things because the other thing could be scar for life. But thank God it didn't have to. You understand me? So I'm encouraging everybody who've been through situations. It doesn't matter, it don't have to become vandalism, but whatever it is and you overcome it. Just turn your pain into purpose. Don't just get up every day and be bitter about the pain. Because that's what the other side wants you to do, to get up every day and be bitter. I'm driving home every day when I go anywhere. And I go, if I'm heading out, I have to put my 4-way flash on if I'm going a distance. And that can be a little difficult if you don't have something to distract the mind from get too complacent, where that you're just thinking about if I ever catch this person or what I will do. Or you don't want to think like that because that's what the devil wants. So you feel like you're in a winning line or the winning circle. No, you already do the damage. You're not in a winning circle. You're in this circle of hiding. You know, so you have to fight through it. It's not easy. It's not easy. You know, but you don't want to give the devil any more ammunition. You get enough of you already. One songwriter that's in Jamaica say, guns and ammunition, and way of life. Say, but I never live as he wanted. He said, now I'm on my bending knees. Here I am. So now, and he said, my father rescued me. So when you get rescued out of your situation, meaning that you're still here, you're alive, you're breathing. The songwriter says, as long as I am breathing, I got the reason to pray. Keep praying. Keep your circle as small as possible. You don't need too many people because when your circle is too big, you can't point out who do what. You're just gonna go around pointing fingers, and that's not gonna help you. That's gonna make you cuckoo, crazy, crazy, crazy. And then somebody gonna say you are delusional. Okay? And you know you're not being delusional, but it's the way you're gonna go about it because too much is happening to you and you're tired. Okay? So turn your pain into purpose. So if you don't take nothing from this girl, take your pain, not my pain. You see, I'm doing what I'm doing with my pain. Okay? Turn your pain into purpose, people. And then yesterday, I was with, when I went on the road yesterday, I went to the post office yesterday. And I was doing something. And then I met up with a friend of mine and he was telling me, I was telling him what happened to my car. And you know what? He gave me a reassurance. He said something to me that he probably didn't even know I was listening to. He said, you know what? I had a car like that once and I was driving it for like 3 years, could not go in reverse. Guys, I felt much better within myself knowing that, because many times you're out here and if you don't share your story, you would have never known that somebody could relate to what you're saying. Everybody ain't gonna relate to your story, and that's fact. Everybody ain't gonna understand what you're saying. Everybody ain't gonna be able to picture the bigger picture of what you're saying either. That doesn't mean somebody out here never encounter what you are saying. And he said, you know what? I drove a car for 3 years. My car would not go in reverse. And I'm like, wow. That made me feel much better. Just tell me, you know what? Life is about stay prayed up, stay blessed, stay positive. Don't let your guard down too much. Do not, because when you let your guard down too much, that's when a lot of things happen.
The other bathroom, it clogged.
I come. Okay. And I'm like, okay, that's some reassurance there to just breathe and keep going and stay focused. Huh? You know what I mean? That's a reason to go, keep going. And that helped me. One side does not fit all, but sometimes you be sitting down and be mourning about what you're going about or be about what you're going to. And if you listen to others around you guys, I promise you're gonna be quiet because you're gonna realize that your story that you're bickering about, somebody have it harder than you. Somebody else have it. I'm not saying you're not having it hard, but somebody else, when you sit down with somebody else and hear their story or hear what they overcome or hear what they surpass or hear what the many times they seen themselves out this world, but they in mere fact they're still there. Let me tell you something, man. God is a good God. He have us for a purpose. And that's why we need to turn our pain into purpose. Because sometimes people don't feel the calling of nothing until we've been through the hills, the highs and lows. But when you go through the highs and lows, that's when you realize, wait, I got a calling. You know it was there, but you were just fighting it. And then that's when you realize, but wait, I got talent. Wait, I got skills. Wait, I can do this. Because before, it's like people who have friends. And every time the friend call them and say, hey, meet me here. Hey, meet me here. Hey, you don't got a mind for yourself because you just say, yes, yeah, yeah. Okay, 2 o'clock. Okay, say less. I bet. Okay. I see you. Okay, all right. You don't get time to think about you. Because friend just call, hey, 2 o'clock. Okay, hey, can you come meet me right here? No problem. Where you at? Okay, send me the address. Send me your location, blah, blah, blah. And you gone. Keep going. But you never really actually take the time to figure yourself out on what you need to do for you until one day something happened and you realize that you're in the equation by yourself. Can't solve it because you have nothing to substitute for what? You're trying to substitute, but what are you substituting for? Nothing. You left there like the last man stand alone. That's when you're going to realize that, I need to invest in me. And that's when you're going to realize that, wow, Hard hit your life, but don't be mad, because the lesson you learned along the way is going to make you into a better man and a better woman going forward in life. Not that you're going to use the fat off you to fry people. 'Cause you can fry everybody with what happened to you because of one this or one that. You know what I mean? You just that's when you're going to start realizing, ah. And a lot of people that realize that they were alone in life is when something happened to them, and then they realize that, wait, I thought I could call on Harry. Wait, thought I could call on Pat. Wait, I thought I could call on Sam. And then when something happened and you look and see everybody become withdrawal, no more money in the bank. They become withdrawal. When you try to they withdraw themselves. So when you go into the bank, they're trying to draw them, there's no money in there. I mean, you lose all everything. Yeah. And then that's when you gotta realize yourself and say, you know what? Maybe this is a lesson for me. Maybe this was meant for me, because then I would have be going, and don't realize that I myself is left out the equation. So that's the reason why I couldn't solve the equation. All along, you were trying to solve an equation, but you weren't in it because you were busy distracted with somebody else. You didn't have a mind of your own. You were more of the center of somebody else's problem, or what they got to do. You don't have to be a problem, but what they got to do. And then only realize when something happened to you, then you realize that you had give up so much of you for nothing. For nothing. Okay? Okay. So don't feel bad. Turn your pain into purpose. And a lot of YouTube content creators tell you the same thing. Turn your pain into purpose and focus on you, invest in you. And I would say, even when you weren't putting yourself first in anything, and then you finally realize that you can put yourself first, don't bash the life that you were in before. And when I mean bash it, don't be just there tearing down. Turn your pain into purpose. Because sometimes when you look back at life, sometimes you say, oh, if I wasn't here, or if I wasn't doing this, or if I was a this, I would this and da 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 da. It's too late. All that year is gone. But what left, you can make use of it. What is left, you can make use of it. That's all you gotta tell yourself. So, what? I'm gonna make the best use of what is left of me. And that is a step up for you. Because now you're at the lowest, see that no one was there for you. When things is good and everything is nice, everybody will be there. But there's gonna be a time when you're gonna be alone anyway in life. That's how life is. Even when you get old and on your bed, you're gonna be a time when you're gonna be at the bedside by yourself. Kids or don't have kids now, there's gonna be time when you're gonna be by yourself. Even when you have a partner there by your side, it's gonna be time when it's either that you no longer here or the partner no longer here, or somebody gonna be by themselves. But guess what? They won't be for long. You stay prayed up, stay blessed. You will always have people around you. And not just any people, good people around you. You've been through the hills and valleys. You've been through enough to spot the things that not no good for you anymore. So spot the camp you don't want to be in no more, okay? So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Like the songwriter said, if you blame life, you blame who give it. So don't blame life, blame the way how you live it, okay? So just remember that. Don't blame life, blame the way how you live it. And that is the thing where we didn't have a mind of our own. And we were afraid to speak up. We let people bully us, call we down, talk to us any kind of way, and we didn't knit it in the bud from early. So when we were ready to stand up for ourselves, everybody look at us and say, watch ya. I want to make sure I go on so. Watch ya. I want to make sure I go on so. Because you finally realize that you need to have a voice and stop being voiceless. And having a voice doesn't mean you have to argue with people. Having a voice of your own doesn't mean you have to argue with anyone. It means that when such things not get going right, instead of you being bickering and moaning, you stand up for yourself. Because I notice in today's society, you have a lot of people only want to impose their belief on you. And if you don't have a mind of your own, you're going to believe that only their way is the highway. But you live in America. You gonna realize you have plenty highway. So there's no need to be naive. Yes, I'm done, baby. Okay? If you live in America, you gonna realize there's no one highway. You're gonna have plenty of highway. Highway from Michigan to go to Texas. And you gonna take one of the highway gonna take you from one of the state from maybe Chicago to go somewhere else. And from Chicago to go here. And from one of the state to go here. And you're gonna realize you have many highways. So don't believe that because you're not this or you're not that. There are many highways. And that's why you have east, west, north, and south. Notice how the roads are shaped. They carve out for a reason. And that's why you see a lot of people now start get up and just do road because they realize there is more to them than just be stationary. They just get up and they just start the road. One day they just get up and they have it in them long time. But they finally get out that zone that says sit down. Just stay right here. And they realize that's not the life for them. That's not what they want for themselves. But they say, no, let me just get up and go soar to new heights. And that's what they start doing. But mind you, everybody not going to be on the same highway. So in other words, one size does not fit all. So bear that in mind when you're going out there to widen the horizon. You all are not, well, let's say we all are not going to be on the same highway at the same time. We might cross path, which we all do because the road cross path too. Road do intersect too. We do go like this too. Maybe over here and say, wait. I probably say, hey, waving to my sister over here, waving to my brother over here. You know what I mean? We do cross path. But that doesn't mean you're all going in the same direction. That doesn't mean we're all going on the same highway. Okay? You could be coming from the same direction. But everybody branch off. And the best way to know about branch off is when you're driving on the road. When you come at a major intersection, you will realize that even the car that was in your lane ahead of you probably have an indicator if you go left. Some have the indicator on to go right, and some just keep straight. They don't need no indicator because they don't need to communicate with no one in their rightful lane unless they're going over. They need to get over because they realize they were in the right lane. Then they need to communicate. Okay, so bear that in mind, guys. If you're in America, America is a big example to give to you to tell you one size does not fit all. So you ain't gonna be on the same highway. We all not gonna be on the same highway, and that's why it's good when you have open mind to learn. We learn from everybody around the globe every day because we all on different highways. You know, I think Aretha Franklin sing the song where she said, "I'm riding on the freeway." She said, "I'm riding on the freeway. I'm riding on the freeway." I don't remember the rest of the song, but I know that part out of it. And to your story, sometimes you're going through in life, you just need a line of something to keep you going, to keep you propelled. Okay? Whatever journey you're on, and if you're just trying to find yourself, whether you go through a major hiccup, a major breakup, a major damage, or a major loss, or anything in life, just don't sit there and tell yourself that is it, because that's not it. That was it for the situation you were in, or that was it for the loss you have lost. You know what I mean? But there's more to you that is still here. There's greater in you that is still here. For all of us that is still here. All we need is a major shift. And the shift is not going to come until we shift our mindset. And that's when we're going to see the major shift. That's going to put us on a path that we thought it would have never happened in our lifetime. A lot of people that you see living their dreams now, they're not only living their dreams, but they're living beyond their dreams because it's in their wildest imagination that they see themselves would ever even be this big or this huge. But they know from day one they got a purpose, and their pain was what turning them into what they are today. Their pain. And they're sharing it with the world. You see them, you watch them, they're sharing it. Everybody's story not going to be the story that you want, but it's going to be a lesson for you Whether you clap, whether you cheer, or anything, it's still gonna be a lesson to somebody. May not be to you, but it could you your cousin or your auntie, your uncle could be going through something and probably call on you and say, I can't do this no more, I'm tired. But you're gonna remember you're here, resilient queen, or all the other encouragers out here. Say something that you process in your thought and it's gonna come out right there, just in time to cheer up your auntie or your uncle or your brother or your sister, just in time, so they can look and say, hey man, what are you doing? This person have gone through similar situation like yours, and look at them now. They're at the height of their career. Look at them, never give up. All you need to do sometimes is get off the freeway that you're on and get onto another one. Sometimes you have to exit yourself from situation in order for you to get back to finding the entrance that you were once looking for, which is you. Finding you. You are the entrance. So don't close yourself off because situation happened. Don't distract yourself further because you already been distracted. The things that meant to destroy you was meant to distract you. So you've been distracted. But are you going to sit there and just lack focus on the distraction? Are you going to look at that distraction and say, not today? You come after me and I'm going to turn my pain into purpose. And whatever it is, do it. Life is hard. Life is a hurdle. But as the songwriter say, if you blame life, you blame who gave it. So don't blame life. Blame the way how we live it. We all choose the path we choose sometimes. And sometimes we see some things dangling in our face, what they call it red flags of any sort, whether friendship, relationship, life, even spending your own money, how you spend your money. Sometimes you see, you hear your intuition and say, no, you don't need that. And you overlooked it, or sometimes people are really encouraging, why you spend your money? So why you squandering your money? You fund them off. Leave it that we do this, leaving it, and then when hard life hit you, then you realize that that person meant you well. That was telling you how to manage your money and be careful in what you do. They're not saying that you can't do this or you can't go there, but be careful. But when we think we got it, this is us. But it's life. You won't sit there and just feel bad for 24 hours. Hey, then you don't need to be in the hours. You need to be in the second. Tick, 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 tick. You need to tick out. You need to clock out. You can't sit down for 24 hours, guys, and be upset about nothing. Because even the person that damaged my car, they call about their business, and I'm pretty sure they're cheering themselves on like they're a winner. I'm pretty sure they're delusional in thinking that they're a winner. You know what I mean? And they probably say, oh, this person's stressed out and this person going the, because that's what they want, for you to feel down and depressed and cry, in hopes that you could pick up the phone and say, call me. Why did you do this to me? Why? You already bawl out your eyes already. You already cussed them out already. You don't need no more calling. Once you're finding your strength, you don't need no more calling. You don't need no more dialing. You don't need no more explanation. You don't need no more reason as to why. Because they already show you what they're capable of. So you'll be a damn fool to go back trying to find the why. Your why is to try to find you. That why that you're going to say why is over after you're done with your frustration. The next why, when you calm down, you're going to try to ask why. That why need to be you. What do I need to do now to move forward? And why? What do I need to throw away? So you don't have to bring me no memory. You don't have to bring me no this. You don't have to bring me no that. So I can have my why to continue with my purpose. And I can use my pain and turn it into something good. So when you go through stuff in life, remember the why, that when you calm down, that why. I'm not talking the why when you're upset and you say, why me, why this, why that. I'm not talking that why, because that why was the frustration why. But when you're calm, cool, and collective, and that why come to you, That why is for you to find yourself. This why is no longer going to be about what happened to you. It's going to be about what you're going to do with that why going forward. It's like anybody been to therapy would understand when somebody, like you say, you know what, like they say, so what you going to do for yourself going forward or something. And if you say something and they say you want to explain why you said what you said, because they want to know where you're coming from with that why. You know, you look at them and you say, through all the hurt you've been through, through all the pain, you start realize that no matter how frustrated you get or how upset you get, you realize that you're the one inflicting more pain upon the pain that was caused because of, the lifestyle, the life we choose. But then by the end of the day, you can't keep blaming yourself for everything. You can't keep blaming others for everything either. We gotta move on. So that why that gonna come when it's calm, when you are calm, is your why to tell you that you need to move forward. And ask yourself, what do you need to do? And when that come to you, then you say, why? Sometimes your why not gonna give you no answer because it's telling you sometimes you need to just leave it now. Time to let go. Let go. Just move on. You're gonna be asking why. But sometimes the why is just gonna be quiet. It's showing you where you need to go, but you have to listen. Be quiet, calm, cool, and collected so it can show you the door. Yesterday I pulled up at the park or a new park. I took the kids there real quick before I go since I'm talking about why. And I was on the side of the road and I was thinking about my car yesterday. And I was having a conversation. Actually, my lady friend was on the phone too, but you still have deep thoughts. And I was thinking about my car yesterday. And then I said it to the lady. I said, you know what? I need to go up to this place here. And I need to take this piece of paper that I've gotten and go see if I can tell them this is what I need to get done. And lo and behold, guys, I told the kids, they were there playing for a while, and I told them, let's go, we gotta go. And guys, I drove to that place, and the person said, if you get the parts, we can put it on for XYZ. And I'm saying, God, ain't it you? And the person was saying to me, but we don't know if that's the problem. But I said, we're going according to that thing. We're going to do that first. Because it's not like we have money around the little. You know what I mean? Just squander. So we're going to do that first and then move on. And he said, you know what? You're right about that. Take your time, do what you have to do, and then check it out. He asked for my license plate, he put it in the system, and he said, oh, you have such and such card, blah, 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 blah. And then he said, it's going to cost me XYZ. So I told him in the next 2 weeks. Doesn't mean in the next 2 weeks I will have the money, but I told him in the next 2 weeks, okay? But at least I give myself some time to reassure myself that my pain is going to be my purpose. And when everything work out, I will let you guys know exactly what was that thing that I needed to get done. Because I have the paper. Okay, but for now, you don't give too much when you know what you know about the devil listening. Peeping Tom. So until then, family, we're not going to stay any longer because I came on here to show you the major progress of my kitchen. And then, your girl like to drive. She drive. Okay, so now I'm back and I'm back on land. I'm about to go get some stuff started out and get the kids in some breakfast and clean out the car and do some stuff, and some other stuff, but I won't share, but some other stuff. But until then, guys, walk good. Turn your pain into purpose. And remember the last why that's coming to you after you get over your sabbiness and you realize that you're back in your element. You're back to being you. That why it's going to be about you now. It's not going to be about the equation no more. That's behind you now. Okay? I only can share from my experience and what I used to call because I'm a motivator. Where I motivate myself through a lot of stuff I've been through. A lot of stuff I've been through. I am the one who motivated myself. Because when there was no one around to talk to, I had no one to talk to, but I got me. I'm some beautiful mirrors. Okay? So I thank God for the way He made me. And then here comes the beautiful people that He put around me to help guide me along the way. You know, beautiful lady friend, shout out to you. You know, shout out to you, shout out to all the beautiful people out here, the encouragers, the prayer warriors, everybody. Shout out to you all, content creators, the likers, the sharers, the commenters, the top fans, the moderators. Bless upon yourself and to each and every one. Go and eat the food in your neighborhood. Until then, peace out. Guys, I'm ready.